Hey there everybody, my name is Poodadoo, and this is the first video I have recorded to kind of catalog my video game hunting. A little bit about me: I've been video game hunting for probably 4 or 5 months now. Not a lot of stuff behind me, but at least, you know, some decent stuff. But I've been watching all the big names on YouTube, and I have been just basically addicted to video game hunting. And I had a pretty decent score today, so I thought I would start putting some of my videos out on YouTube for people to see what I found. I'm pretty excited with what I found today and the price I paid, so I thought I would start putting these out. I may not do it every week. I go out every week, but where we live, it's very rural and there's not a lot of yard sales every week, and certainly not a lot that have any video games. But this time we had a decent week, and I thought it was worthy of at least putting a little bit of a video together. So a quick story. We have a small town near us that once a year does a town-wide community sale where basically everyone who wants to sell something just goes out onto the front yard and sells it. And today, like I said, if I start doing more of this, I'll put out videos of me actually doing the hunting. I had no idea I was going to find anything today, and I had no idea it was going to turn into a video that may turn into a series on the channel. So this is what you get for today. If I keep doing this and I keep getting lucky and I keep putting videos out, I'll start taking videos of me actually doing the hunting. But today I went out, we went to this community sale. It was very hot, very humid, and it was virtually a bust. We walked the entire town. I think the best I found was a couple of 3DS games that were empty cases. But you know, the sale started about 8 o'clock, and we got there about 9:30 after we'd done our regular yard sale run, and there wasn't a lot to be found. So we were heading back to the car. And as I'm heading back to the car, and this really speaks to what I've heard everybody who I've been watching on YouTube say, and I'm going to say it, and hopefully, you know, eventually you guys will actually start doing this too. I walked by a lady who was closing up for the day, and sitting on the table was a GameStop bag. And as I'm walking by, I'm like, "What's in the GameStop bag?" I said, "Are you selling it?" Just making conversation walking by, not expecting anything. And she says, "It's just an Xbox 360 game." I said, "Look, can I see?" And she pulled out Lego Jurassic Park for the Xbox 360. I said, "What were you asking?" And she said, $5. I'm like, "Well," I said, "I have bought nothing today, and I hate leaving a yard sale weekend empty-handed." So I said, "I normally don't want to pay $5 for, you know, an Xbox 360 game." I said, "But, you know, normally I pay $3 is the most I'll go on a single Xbox 360 game unless it's an incredible game." I said, "But I want to buy something." So I said, "Do you have anything else?" And that's the golden question. Everyone says it, right? But it's so true. I said, "Do you have anything else you didn't bring out today that maybe you want to sell?" And I started listing off the systems. PlayStation, Xbox, GameCube, Game Boy, Nintendo, all the different buzzwords that everyone says. And about that time I look, and her son is sitting on the porch, and he turns his head. He says, "I've got some PS4 games." And I'm like, "Well, PS4 is a little newer than what I like to do." I said, "Do you have anything older?" He said, "Well, we've got some old PS2 games and an old PS2 system we don't use." I said, "If you want to sell it, bring it out." Well, that's when things got real, because he went in the house and he pulled out what I'm getting ready to show you here. And I'll tell you how much I paid for it at the end. But he sat it all down, and I'm like, okay. And the first couple of titles I saw, I knew I was buying it. There was no hesitation. So I said, "Let's just cut to the chase." I said, "How much do you want for the whole stack?" I like to make them make the first offer, because then that gives us some negotiating room. I know they don't like to do it. I know that people don't like to have, you know, make the first offer. But I asked him, and he said $25. And I said, "You just made a sale." So he says, "I just woke up 5 minutes ago and came out on the porch." I said, "Well, you should have woke up before, because we could have done this before." But anyway, let me show you some of the stuff that I found. This is in no particular order. This is just the order they're in here. This is the only somewhat dud, because it doesn't have a case. I mean, it does have a case, but it's Crash Twinsanity. Discs are in obviously used condition. I mean, there's nothing in here that's minty fresh, but there's nothing in here that's not playable either. So Crash Twinsanity, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Again, not a great game, but you know, I'm getting to some of the amazing stuff here. These two. God of War 1, God of War 2, both complete, manuals, cases, everything. The dud of the box, Rapala Pro Fishing. Rapala Pro Fishing. Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves. This is a fantastic game. I played this once. I'm going to play it again. This reminded me I wanted to play it again. Shadow of Rome. Now remember, none of this stuff was out. This was all in their house. They were done for the day. They were wrapping up. And the funny thing was, as soon as I bought all of these, I sat them down on the table. We started having other discussions. People started coming up to the table and looking through the stuff that I just bought, and I didn't have to say anything. The lady there said, "No, they're already sold," and people walked away. But we're not even half done yet. Here we go. Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones. Wrong game. Rocky Legends. The Getaway. A game I have never seen in the wild before, and I'm very happy to add to the collection. Terminator 3, The Redemption. Primal, another hard-to-find game, at least in my neck of the woods. Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Are you noticing a theme here? Not a single sports title. Gladius. Dynasty Warriors 2, and I opened this up because I checked all the discs. There was actually Dynasty Warriors 2 and Dynasty Warriors 4 in the box. And in my opinion, the best of the lot, Urban Chaos. This game looks amazing. I'm pretty excited about this. This says it's online, broadband only. I'm not sure if this is playable, but I'm excited to take a look at this and see if it says 1 to 8 players, so I'm assuming I can play it single. But this looks like an amazing game. So anyway, I just want to show you guys this. This is the stack. Counting the Lego game and counting all the other stuff, $30 for the stack. I was very happy with that. Then she went back in and she's like, "I'm glad you said something." She started pulling out Xbox controllers and other original Xbox games. But at this point, I was like, they were all third-party controllers, and I really wasn't interested in third-party controllers. I'm probably going to kick myself later because I kind of helped her figure out what the pricing should be. She had a stack of loose Xbox games. She probably had 15 to 20 loose Xbox games, a couple of boxed Xbox games. They were all Tom Clancy, which I have already, all the Tom Clancy's I want. But she said, "I'll give you all of it for $5. And I probably should have taken it, but I didn't. So you can yell at me in the comments below that I missed out on that. But I was happy with the deal that I got. Like I said, that stuff was not out for sale. It was only because I asked the question and asked the question with probing keywords. Nintendo, PlayStation, GameCube, Nintendo 64. That triggered her to start thinking about other things. And actually it was her daughter that said, I think we have some PlayStation 2 stuff in the house. So anyway, that was my story. That was my pickup. I'm very happy with what I got. I've got a lot of awesome titles I'm going to add to my collection. And I have some that I'm going to flip to recoup the cost. I've got easily $25 worth of value in there that I'm going to be able to sell and get all the money back and keep some games in the collection at no cost, which is the ultimate goal anyway. So anyway, that's my first inaugural video. Comment, critique, comments below. Let me know what you think. Hopefully I can have some more good weeks. We're starting to come into the fall and people are going to start having yard sales, getting ready for Christmas. Hopefully we're going to start picking up business around here soon. The other thing I did pick up, this wasn't really a garage sale find, but I did pick up Speed, the movie for the PSP at the Goodwill. They were having a 40% off today sale, so I paid $2 for that. I don't like to pay more than $2 for PSP movies, but $2 wasn't a bad price. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts, what I can do to make this channel interesting, to make this channel better. Like I said, I really didn't plan on starting this channel, but this find required me to do that. So that's what I did. That was today's find. If you like what you see, hit the like button down below. If I get enough comments, if I get enough likes, if I get enough subscribes, Maybe I can do more of these. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for looking. I'm going to go have some lunch, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.